Hi, and welcome to RickSwanRacing. So this is something that I've wanted to do for quite a while. At the moment I know I'm not streaming necessarily to anybody, but this is something that I wanted to do, and is take my channel from being videos that are purely post-processed into live streaming. And what makes this particularly unique is what I'm wearing on my head. My goal is to try to provide an experience to viewers of sim racing from the driver's perspective. A lot of people, it seems like when they stream, they do it, capture off from the screen itself. And something that I wanted to do is try to integrate my own personal perspective into the racing to see if people liked it. And this is a big jump for me. I've never streamed before. Ironically, I work the job that I do works in and around a lot of this type of technology. It's just something I've never done in my racing. So I'm hoping to take this to a new level. And again, like I said, give people that perspective. I'm a little bit older. I love playing with the technology. As you'll see, my rig here is pretty immersive, and I'm trying to bring that into this. But for now, I'm going to go practice for a few minutes. It says I got 30 minutes, but I don't think I have that long. There we go. I got 9 minutes. A little bit of luck. The sim isn't going to crash on me. I've had a lot of problems with Le Mans Ultimate. I love the sim, but I don't think it likes my graphics card. So for now, I'm going to mute, and I'm going to go drive for a little bit and get some practice in before the race starts.
Track's clear. Push, push, push. Into the sector 1, yellow flag. The brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them. It looks like Koenig has stacked it. Yellow flag, sector 2. Sector 1 is clear. We've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them. Has gone off. Sector 2 is now green. Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2
Not
is
sure
yellow.
what that guy was about, but can't race on the grass. By all means, anybody watching the stream in real time or after the fact, please give me feedback. I'm looking for any improvements. If you can hear me, if you can't hear me. I'm still kind of getting used to this. As I said, this is my very first stream ever, and trying to figure out all the knobs and buttons and making the technology work that I have. Which up to this point has been a pretty big stretch with trying to get the camera system to work in real time.
10th position.
Where you going there, buddy? Yeah. Get out the road!
Green flag, sector 1.
Well, he's half cool. We got the same livery.
Sector 1 is 2.6 off the pace. Yellow flag in sector 2.
One thing that I noticed with LMU, especially with the prototypes, well, LMP2 for sure, is with the base setup of these fixed races, it's just the first couple laps so slick. And you kind of have to tread kind of precariously to get your tires up to temperature. I still haven't quite figured out everything related to the, you know, there, man. But tire pressures and stuff like that, and arguably I don't spend nearly enough time trying to get the car set up to be more effective. I tend to just adapt more, and I'm not fast, and I know I'm not fast, but I have a good time, so chalk this whole thing up to victory if Le Mans Ultimate just doesn't crash on me as I'm gritting. That has been a real problem that I've had with this sim. Like I said, I think my GPU, well, the whole system's a little bit older. My GPU is an AMD and it's pretty good, but I've seen some comments on the forums that the AMD chipset or whatever isn't currently playing nice, apparently, with LMU. I mean, mine was okay up until about a month ago, and then it would just get these random crashes and things like that, which was exceedingly frustrating.
Sector 1 is 1.2, off the base.
Yeah, this is just practice. I'm just trying to get my blood pressure up for a minute before the actual session starts. To test out the stream and make sure the integrity's good, and if anybody happens to jump on, I can chat with them a little bit in advance. And as my title of things is, trying to get with the cool kids and try out this whole streaming cool thing.
Yellow flag, sector 1. We think that Jack has binned it.
Don't do it, Jack. Don't. Say no. Just say no. What was that? I think Nancy Reagan? I don't remember. I'm dating myself a little bit there.
4, 5, 8, 9.
Did a race earlier. It was pretty good, just to make sure that the sim wasn't going to blow up.
Sector 1 is green.
Ended up taking podium, which really needed the points. I haven't raced in quite a while, so I'm trying to get back up to speed. Whoa, giant flying foam block over there. That's gonna hurt somebody. Maybe a safety hazard. Better talk to OSHA.
Sector 1 is 1.4, off the pace.
How did he die? Giant foam block. Put that on my gravestone. I would like to see that in the sim. It would be really cool if, like, you hit something and the carbon fiber just exploded all over. That would actually be really cool. I mean, I know iRacing has worked a lot on their model to do car damage. So you pointed the wrong way. You cannot drive that way, sir. And hopefully Le Mans Ultimate eventually gets to that point too, to where they can advance their collision models to be a little bit more realistic. That would be really cool.
Yellow flag.
And again, iRacing's done it, and it's nice. I think it's added to the
Looks
set.
like Edison has been dead. That's your quickest lap in this session. Sector 3 is 1.7, off the pace. Incident in Sector 2, yellow flag. Green flag in Sector 2.
How much time we got left today? Minute. Alright. I'm going to pull off up here and jump out. Sector 3.
Sector 1 is 0.46, off the pace. Yellow flag. That's the end of the session, P8.
Alright, guess that's my session. Now's the test to see if the sim is going to blow up or allow me to race, and it'll play nice today. My optimism's up. Let's hope. Fiddle with the GoPro a little bit, try to get it square with my head. Well, maybe my head's not square. I don't know. I've been told that. All right, practice. Yeah. Let's let it load, and then we'll jump into practice for a minute. All right, let's see. Try not to die coming out of the pits here. Seems to happen. I've gotten hammered before coming out. You pretty much have to trust in that dude with the hat and the orange jumpsuit. Let's talk about that for a minute. Is it an orange jumpsuit? Don't they wear those in prisons? I don't know. Sketchy.
It exits clear, yellow flag, caution, your tyres are cold, watch out. 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes. Your brakes are cold.
Everything's cold. Winter is coming. Cold tires. Turn. Haha, you're in the dirt. Blowing donuts. There's no Gear 7. Did you know that? Holy cow. Alright, we've all got cold tires. I know a shortcut. Let's do it. For that magical 7th gear again.
Sector 1 is now green.
Habit from driving prototypes. I'm surprised the session's not over yet. Yeah, 38 seconds.
That's the end of the session, P3.
Oh, I'll take it. Yeah. Glitch in the matrix there. I just gotta wait for the system to decide it wants to let me qualify. That often is where the thing tends to try to want to blow up. I think a lot of it is if I don't allow it time to load up properly. That if I try to jump the gun and hit that switch, it just freaks out. But I also know that the game is not loaded on the fastest drive that I have in the computer. But as I was saying, this is like a 10th gen i7 bare bones that I bought during COVID to start sim racing. So I could really stand for an upgrade. And hopefully this winter. Alright, let's get on to this and qualify. Get a little cough out of the way. Hey, there's that guy in the prison suit. Alright, let's do it. Thanks, Phil. Bye, Phil. He looks like a Phil. It's the beard. Or would that be a Stan? I don't know. You guys tell me if anybody's on.
exit looks clear. Alright Rick, we've got 5 minutes to do the business. Cold tyres all round. We need to get some heat into these brakes.
Once you have kids and dogs, that has an entirely different meaning. I will not be doing the business in this car. At least not intentionally. I'm old, so you never know. Happens to the best of us. Gotta let all this come up to temperature. It's pretty cold.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 45 Celsius.
Warm up the tires. Let's do it. Let's go. Alright, first hop lap. Let's see what I can do. First I need to turn on my bike. Not my bike, my headset. Without crashing the car. There, a little bit better now. Hopefully people can hear me. That's all I have. Tires are still very cool.
Fastest lap for Praga, 141.69. Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace.
That's not bad. I'll take it.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Okay Rick, there's a car exiting the pit, heads up. Lap 1,
What?
3.
No.
E3.
Phantom cars that I won't be able to see during qualifying. Still pushy.
Clear right. Right side's clear. Brake temperature's okay.
Thanks,
Right
Jim.
sides are cold.
Not cool. Well, definitely cool, but not cool.
New fastest lap for Gui, 141.32. That's the end of the session. 7th position.
Interesting. See if I can improve on this a little bit. This last extra lap. That should be the end. Yeah, P8, not too bad. I'll take it. I don't like being up front. All right. Somebody's on wets. That's creative. All right, let's do this. Let's see if it's going to blow up on me. Nope, that's a good sign. I apologize for anybody watching this who maybe gets motion sick with the head view. Wanted to try something different, but I apologize, but I don't really apologize. So I got about 30 seconds to go. Yeah, usually my goal for this is just to not die in the first corner. I'm probably way too conservative at the starts, but I just try to make it through.
Formation lap has started.
That is when I don't get a penalty for some bizarre start. The giant red wall of don't go. Giant red wall of get off my butt. Let's see if we can survive. Turn one.
Green flag,
Go, go, go.
green flag.
Yellow flag.
Yellow flag.
It looks like Andrew has crashed. Right side's clear. Clear right. Clear right.
Let's see if I can make this turn. Cool. I'll take it.
It's just a scratch. Ignore it.
I will, Jim.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Okay, Rick, decent start. We can build something from here.
Decent start. Yeah.
With Praga and London have gone off. Clear left.
The question is, do we stop and hand off insurance information? Let's see if I can stay up here. Cool. I'll take it. I don't think I took damage.
Yellow flag in sector 3. We think that Michael has spun off. Sector 3 is clear.
Now those guys that qualified faster than me are probably going to be itching to get by, so they're going to rush
right.
on.
Come on, keep nailing those exits. We think Benham has gone off E5. That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes. Green flag in sector 3.
Hello.
Clear right.
Take it.
Nicely done. Okay, Rick, the next car is Drew. The guy ahead has just done a 142, 128.
Lap 142.
Boys, excellent, mate. Keep it up. P3. We can see Andrew spinned it. Green flag in sector 1. Martin is leading the race. Yellow flag sector 2. Sector 2 is clear. We think Gonzalez has stepped in. Your tyres are cold, watch out.
Can't have them cold tires. My tires are always cold. I would semi-run. I could never seem to get enough heat in my tires.
Time 142.
42.
Zero.
Two. Well, that guy just totally cut the corner back there. Not cool, man. Maybe he was P2 and
Yellow flag, watch out. We think that Aiello has gone off.
to jinx it just yet, but the sim seems to be playing nice with me, so maybe I'll be able to complete another race. Hopefully, I did a driver upgrade yesterday, so I'm hoping that solves some of it. That's a really dangerous place to sit. I hope he doesn't think he's just going to park it there for the duration of the race. Be like, I'm just going to sit right here and watch. Eventually somebody's going to clean it out.
Green flag in sector 3.
That looks interesting. You just cut that corner, I think.
You've just done a 142.87.
This guy's gonna sit here this whole race. Nice. What a jerk off. At least try to move your car, please. Maybe he's waiting for like AAA or something. I mean, it does say double yellow, but I mean, come on.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Start taking bets as to how long it is before somebody cleans him out.
Sector 3 is green.
T-bows him. And there will be Orica everywhere. Carbon fiber splattered all over the place. I might actually be catching this guy. That'd be cool.
Okay, Rick, you're halfway home. Your fuel is fine.
Maybe I would have been faster had I actually done a fuel count and loaded the car out for the correct amount of fuel rather than just going for it, but it's all good.
P2.
No trail braking there. That nearly killed me in the last race. It's a habit that works, it seems to work pretty well with the GTEs to get the rear end to rotate a little bit, get a little bit more traction in the front, but it feels to me like the prototypes just want to kill you if you do that. They just step out. I guess it makes sense when you think about how much weight is over the rear wheels and, you know, at low speed when you're not developing the aerodynamic downforce because you're going so slow. I do love the spike livery. I think that's what's in front of me. I love the livery on this car. It's so cool. maybe I'll get a better look at it.
Alright Rick, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. This is brilliant. Keep it up.
Thanks, Jim.
Sector 1 and 0.35 off the pace. Sector 2
seventh
time is
gear.
quick.
That's
Sector
easy.
3 time is fast.
Wow. Maybe I should stream more often.
Sector 3 is now yellow. Green flag sector 3. It looks like Venom has crashed.
A little short shift there, so slide. I probably could have stayed in the vehicle, but.
Just 141.91. That last lap was at
Too far off pace.
142.03.
Take it. Let's bring it running down.
That's a new fastest lap for Stitch, 141.78. Yellow flag. It looks like Venom has binned it. Green flag, sector 2.
Oh, there you go. This is gonna get weird real fast. Squeak up on this guy. Thought I had him, but that other car kind of messed it up. It's all good. A little bit of time left.
Time 143.00.
Nope, he locked it up. Let's go. He's pushing, I think, a little too hard. I think his tires are going down or something. Maybe a little too much curb there for me.
minutes to go. You're looking good for a podium. Sector 1 is quick. You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 2. Sector 3 is 0.42 off the pace.
Kiss the gravel just a little.
Keep it tidy, please, Rick.
Oh, please. That guy in front of me just skipped like half a corner. I gotta get closer to this guy. I'd like to make a move on him, or at least make him panic a little.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. Incident in Sector 2, yellow flag. We think that Michael has binned it. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
He was stepping out on that. That was cool. I'm sure he sees me in his mirror. I'm hoping he does. Might make him mess up a little bit. Up here. Slide. What you doing over there, buddy? That is not the racetrack.
Alright, Rick, 1 more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. You've just done 142.03.
See him in the mirror. Hi there. Hold on to my britches. There you go.
That's a podium. Okay, pit stop requested.
Oh, I was hoping one more lap. One more lap would have been cool. That would have been fun. I think I could have gotten him, but that was a good battle. I thought he was, I felt like I was pushing him hard enough that he was eventually going to make a mistake. But that was a good finish, and I will certainly take the second place. Pull off the side so nobody kills me.
The pit crew is ready.
I know they're ready. Yeah, I'll take it. I mean, that's the second race back for me after being out for easily, it feels like a month. I stopped doing Le Mans Ultimate for a little while because it just seemed to crash too frequently, and it just became a pain in the butt every time you go do a race. Here, I'll change my scene here. You know, every time I'd go to do a race, it just felt like it was just going to explode, and it was so frustrating to have a good run and be doing really well and just have the thing just go, and it was done. And it seemed to me like the problem that I was having was that the triples would lose its triple and it would compress the entire thing onto one screen, which was comically narrow, but by then you've already bounced off walls and collided with other people's. But it ended up completely killing, having that happen absolutely killed my driver rating because of it. You know, you just couldn't finish the races. It would just blow up and you'd be like, oh, I guess I'm dead again. Or it would do it, you'd be in the pit trying to get ready for the race, and the thing would just glitch out, freeze up, and you couldn't do anything with it. All in all, I love the sim. I think it's a blast. I actually prefer it over iRacing and ACC. I'm interested to see Assetto Corsa, but my understanding is that Assetto Corsa is going to be more of like a driving sim than a racing sim, and I really like prototypes, and I really like the multi-class aspect of a lot of the racing. So I'm hoping that I can do a lot more iRacing, and I'm hoping that Le Mans Ultimate continues to make some good content. You know, I know that there's been some stuff going on with the company, and they're still trying to figure some stuff out. All right, so let's look at my score here. See if I can change my screen here. All right, so what's it look like? So I got a little bit on that one, maybe a little bit of ranking. Took second, so I'll take it. But I've had a hard time getting out of bronze 3 just because of just weird stuff. You know, you get in a race, and if you don't even grid, but you're signed up for the race, it essentially nukes your driver rating. It completely clobbers it. And I mean, I know the game is in paid beta, so it's still kind of developing itself right now. And you know, scores are scores, whatever. And a lot of people are like, yeah, race for the fun of it. Yeah, and I love to race, but you like to see growth. You know, for me, the safety ranking, I've been pretty pleased with that. I've been able to stay up in the platinum for a while now because I tend to be a little bit slower, but I tend to be a lot safer. I don't take as many boneheaded chances. And so, yeah, maybe it means that I don't win as many races or I don't place in as many races. But the upside is that my safety rating tends to be pretty high, which opens up, at least on Le Mans Ultimate, opens up the ability to do more complex racing, like the prototype stuff, like the LMDHs and stuff like that. So we're working on the driver ranking. I think if I can get the sim to be a lot more stable, I will have a better chance at that. And it's tough too. You know, if you look at the lineup of a lot of the drivers, you know, a lot of these guys are over in Europe. I mean, right now it's, I don't know, it's probably about 1 o'clock in the afternoon or so. That's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You know, so over there, if they're 5-6 hours ahead of us, this is still late evening time. So a lot of these guys over in Europe, I'm assuming based upon their driver, you know, their country affiliation, these are guys who are racing, you know, late evening, chilling out on a Saturday night, getting ready. So once it gets to be 8-10 o'clock North American time, it can be very challenging to find a decent split. I mean, this is, for example, this was split 7 of 7, so that means there was a whole lot of people looking to run the LMP2 today because it's a Saturday and it's you know, middle of the day here in North America, and then over Europe it's late evening, so you get a much higher population of the drivers. So I'm hoping that as the sim expands and gets better, and whether it's a paid service or not, I would certainly not have any problem paying for a subscription to this if it was say on par with iRacing or whichever. You know, hands down, I think Le Mans Ultimate has a little bit nicer graphics and nicer sound, albeit some of the sounds in Le Mans Ultimate I would say are a little bit off. The Corvette just seems odd to me, but I could also see where they're not going to put a lot of effort into improving that sound because the GT3s are going to start rolling out, I think, in a month and a half or so, and then the final of the 4 DLCs I think is going to be like January, February, somewhere in the early part of 2025. So exciting stuff. I really hope there's good things on the horizon for this sim. I've really enjoyed it, and you know, right now I tend to bounce back and forth between Le Mans Ultimate and iRacing, and do the immersion thing. You know, as you can see, I got the cockpit set up to look and feel a lot like a prototype, but all of this stuff is removable. I can take all this stuff right out and turn it into a GT3 with netting. You know, no, I don't need the safety requirements. I mean, nobody's going to run in here and flip my sim over, although that would be pretty entertaining and something that would make for a great stream. But I like the immersion. It's good to feel this way. But anyways, I hope everybody enjoyed my first stream. This was a new thing for me. You know, it's like learning how to swim. You got to jump in the water eventually. And I hope that the stream came out okay, and I hope that people enjoyed it, and I hope to be able to bring more people in and people to come check out my channel. And I hope to make streaming a much larger part of my channel offering, between sim racing, working on actual sports cars, and building my own. I have an Audi TT that I'm trying to build up, and I have a Fiat that I'm trying to do a historic rally car in. So I'm hoping that I can bring people in with that content. Additionally, my wife and I both do motorsports photography, so I'm hoping, if all goes well, this has been a pretty challenging year between medical-related travel. I'm hoping to make it to the 2025 Rolex, so cross my fingers. Within a couple months, I'll have some content, some live content of filming the Rolex and bringing it in. But anyways, I thank everybody who happened. There's my camera. I thank anybody that happened to watch this or people that watch this after the fact. I appreciate everybody that decides to tune into my channel. And this was definitely a first for me, and I hope to see everybody around in the future. Thanks. Peace.